water signs. It's Neecola. So this is your weekly read. This will be for June the 21st through June 27th. Happy Father's Day to all of my amazing fathers out there. We need you. You are greatly appreciated. All right, so let's see what messages we have. We're going to pull one card for each sign. Okay, this is for June 21st through June 27th. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Okay. Give me one card of guidance for Cancer. That's 13. Give me one card of guidance for Cancer. We're going to take one. Give me one card of guidance for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. There we go. Okay. Give me one card of guidance for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Give me one card of guidance for Scorpio. It's too many. Give me one card of guidance. Okay, there we go. There we go. Scorpio. Give me one card of guidance for Pisces. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Give me one card of guidance for Pisces. Give me one card of guidance for Pisces. That's 5, 6. Give me one card. Okay. God damn it. There we go. I feel like this is more. There is more. Got 2. So we're going to take them 2. I'm all right with 2. All right. But because I have to read, I try to keep it 2 as max. You know what I'm saying? Because I read good, but for some reason I don't when I'm reading on camera. All right. So the first card we have for Cancer is the 1. Okay. You're the one that I think about all day. My love is your love is mine. Baby, I read you with me all the time. Okay, let me stop, y'all. So we have our ability to experience this archetype firsthand is limited. It comes in brief and potent moments that we are left to savor for a lifetime. The 1 is both the energy that unites all living beings and our capacity to sense this intimate union. I thought that's what it say, intimate wisdom. No. This archetype excludes us most of our lives, appearing as a concept in a distant galaxy. Yet when we are in the midst of its power, a solemn reverence falls across the land. We glimpse ourselves in the vastness of all consciousness and are neither small nor large within that field. We are neither important nor unimportant. All duality fades away, and we are left with what is. The precious knowing that life is a gift, and we are both the giver and the receiver of this fortune. When in light, this card represents serves, loves, accepts, and resonates. So if you're in light with this card, you're very serving, you're very loving, you're accepting, and you resonate with frequencies around you. But when in dark, this is you ignoring certain things, omitting certain things, excluding certain things. So this is like becoming an outsider of the energy that is present around you. For a lot of you guys, when you get this card, this is about you becoming one with consciousness, you becoming one with everything. And I feel like for a lot of you guys, if you're in a negative right now, you're not. You're in a space of excluding yourself from any and everything around you, which I do sometimes. It's okay, but you know, we are one. We are one. I don't know if that's an actual song, but it needs to be. All right, so Starborn. This is for Scorpio. We got the Starborn. Tell me what you really like. Then Starborn popped in my head. Y'all, these songs be bumping in my fucking head. All right. An exclusive yet radiant aspect of the self, the Starborn archetype points to the cosmic spark of light that arrives with each being at birth. The moment the newborn crowns, whether vaginally or surgically, the royal stars above are said to constellate in a unique shape that maps our path in the world. The idea of destiny is controversial, yet the Starborn naturally feels a sense of destination and purpose, aiming itself toward a future that is beyond the mundane. When this card appears, travel back to your birth story for clues and insight. What did you desire when you were young? Practice seeing your life from a mythic point of view rather than a series of logistics. Read the story of the 3 fates and envision yourself born under the stars with a unique destiny. Because you are, okay? Sorry. When in light, this card represents alignment, trusting, vibrant, and aimed. So aimed intentions. When in dark, though, there's a feeling of misalignment and a loss of longing. Okay, so let's read what we have for Pisces. Y'all, these glasses is getting on my nerves. All right. The Lovers. Ooh. 95. I ain't got a song. Just gonna read. All right. Pulsing through the heart of the Pulsing through the heart of the lover is gratitude. The lover appreciates and experiences the world through the senses, reveling in beauty, song, art, music, sense, and sensuality. This energy awakens at the tip of our tongue when we waste the sweetness of honey, kiss a lover, or speak gentle words to a child. The lover lingers in foreplay, aroused not by the getting there, but by the slow merging of self and other. This energy is usually experienced for short periods of time, as in order to feel it, we must be fully present and awake, with no expectation or rules about what should be. Rather, the lover is in awe of what the world presents, revealing in glorious detail, grateful to savor every last drop of life's offering. So when in light, this card represents connections, expansions, devotion, and awe. But when in dark, this represents indulgence, attachments, and obsessions. Whew. Whew. Let's see what we got for the stone. Straight to it. So this is definitely a message, y'all. I don't see them that quick. 199. And I got 2 9s here, so this is definitely about you becoming strong enough to overcome some things. As an archetype object, this stone holds psychic and literal weight. Its energy is one of permanence, concreteness, and reliability. The stone's ability to transform is nearly imperceptible to us, as it changes ever so slowly over countless human lifespans. A single stone may see thousands of generations come and go. Therefore, it contains an ancient and eternal peace. The stone is best used to anchor our wild side, so no matter how far we roam, we can always find our way back. The stone tethers us to earth, helping us to ground and connect us to stillness, quiet, and peace. When this card appears, it is likely the stone is a remedy for what ails us. Humble and easily unnoticed, the power of the stone balances the frequency of our world. When in light, this represents steadfast, loyal, committed, and being in the present moment. When in dark, this represents being weighed down, holding back, or cold. So some of you guys could be being stone-hearted to a lover, cold to a lover, non-moving, non-changing, okay? Take it how it resonates. Not my business. You feel me? All right, so let's see what messages we have. I know that was loud, y'all. My bad. So this is for my water signs, Scorpio, Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. This is for June 21st through June 27th, 2020. This is for Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. This is for June 21st, June 22nd, June 23rd, June 24th, June 25th, June 26th, and June 27th of 2020. This is for Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. What messages or guidance do we have? For Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. All right. 2 of Wands at a crossroads here. Really needed to meditate on some answers. Needed to go within. You know, for some of you guys, you need to be balanced within your energy. Okay. So I'll do 6 of Swords. I feel like you're at a crossroads about moving forward. 7 of Cups here could be confused. Could be in a space of debauchery. Maybe some of you guys could be playing around, needing to bring justice, balance to a situation. Okay. We have the Moon card here. So we have Libra and we have Pisces here. I feel like for a lot of you guys, with the Libra and the Pisces energy, you could be back and forth within yourself, within your feelings about something. So for some of you guys, you're really needed to balance out your emotions. That could be causing the confusion, causing you to be at a crossroads. So we have the Queen of Cups. This is you, baby. Queen of Cups here with the Moon card here. Queen of Cups of Scorpio energy, but we got a lot of water sign, a lot of emotions here. So I feel like for a lot of you guys, you need to nurture what you feel. Okay, you're back and forth about your feelings. You need to nurture them instead of trying to dissect them. Some of you guys are trying to think through what you feel. You can't think through it. You need to feel it. That's the way to identify or become aware of what's inside of you. What's inside of you. You need to feel it. Allow yourself to feel it. Stop trying to dissect feelings. It's not possible. So Four of Cups here, because of that, some of you guys are dealing with some discontentment. Could be in a space of really holding in those emotions. You see, she got this cup. She's trying to catch all that water, but you see how it's too much water for that cup? Some of you guys are trying to hold in a motherfucking tsunami of emotions. But you need to make a decision here. Ecstasy, lovers. Some of you guys need to make a decision, but you're very much inside of yourself about it. Queen of Swords here. Yep. You need to make a decision. Some of you guys need to get out of your head and go into your heart. You need to make a decision based off of what you feel, not in the negative, not out of fear. You don't need to embrace fear. You don't need to embrace pettiness. You don't need to embrace feelings of lack. You need to embrace this feeling of ecstasy. Some of you guys are happy, moving in a direction toward freedom is what it looks like. I feel like you're at a crossroads. It's time for you to come into your own domain. Sun card here. Could be dealing with the Leo. Could be gaining some clarity. There could be a rebirth. Some of you guys could find out you're pregnant. Congratulations. Especially if you've been dealing with some ecstasy. All right, so 10 of Cups here, yeah, could be a new, some of you guys, this could be the birth of a new family here. This could lead to a new family. 4 of Pentacles, though, but you're holding back. Some of you guys are really in a space of trying to hold on to what you have. You got something new growing, but you're trying to hold on to what you have. The crossroads here. 2 of Swords with these 2 of Wands with the 6 of Swords. Some of you are at a crossroads about whether or not you're needing to move forward. But you see how he's moving toward the sun. He's moving toward clarity. He's moving toward balanced solid waters, or not solid waters, but peaceful waters. Some of you guys, where you're moving is going to grant you peace of mind. I feel like it's about making the decision to cut away something that clearly does not work for you. Some of you guys are clearly holding on to an image of what makes you happy, but that is clearly not what's going to work. What's going to work, 7 minus 10 is 3 cups, is moving toward what brings abundance or celebration for you. 10 minus 4 is 6 of cups. Some of you guys need to move away from a past situation. You need to nurture your decision to face your fears and move forward. Do what's right for yourself at this moment. Some of you guys are very much in the space of holding back. Y'all keep holding on to relationships or to situations because of the other person and watch the other person break your heart. But I'm going to be real with you. I ain't gonna lie. Back in the day, I would, instead of me breaking up with somebody, like, I ain't gonna lie, I done broke up with a lot of people. But say for instance, it's somebody that, I'm gonna be real with you. If I had a real strong emotional connection to you, it took me, it was easier for me to break up. And I know that sounds bad, it sounds heartless, but when I love a person, I want to be honest with them. So if I love someone and if I have deep emotions, I always tell them the truth. And I tell them, even if it hurts, I may be crying while I'm telling you that I'm not happy and I want you to be happy, and I know if I'm not happy, you're not happy. I may be crying while I'm telling you this, but I don't want to waste your time or hold you captive when I'm not in the space of giving what you desire or what you need. Now, if I just met this person, I don't know how they're going to act, and I'm just like, oh shit, I don't really like them. It's hard for me to be like, I don't want to talk to you. It used to be. Now it's not. I'm just telling you, I'm not even going to talk to you. You ain't going to get that far with me. I'm going to just be real with you. But back in the day, I used to get to the point to where I would do things intentionally to end connections, or be real mean, instead of just fucking ending it. Instead of just saying, I don't want to do this, I would rather that person tell me I can't do this no more because you acting crazy. And sometimes I would have to be like, I can't fucking do this because motherfuckers don't care. But I would sabotage the connection because I was afraid or not secure enough within that connection to tell the person that, I don't want to keep conversating with you because you're wasting my time. So as I matured, I've gotten to the point to where I will tell a person, this is not going anywhere. I feel like we're wasting our time. And that's the end of the fucking conversation. We ain't got to talk about anything else after that. So for some of you guys, you could be confused about moving forward, really in your feelings back and forth. I feel like for a lot of you guys, you need to nurture what you feel. I feel like you're holding back emotions. You're holding yourself back physically. But in actuality, the reality here, Sun card, 10 of Cups, Queen of Swords, is that you're just holding on to a feeling. You're holding on to an energy of committing to some sort of family situation or nurturing a family situation, nurturing your feelings around a family situation. You're not committing to what you actually feel. You're committing to the image of what is within your life. So 7 of Cups here. Why is the 7 of Cups here? 9 of Pentacles in reverse. Some of you guys are confused because you're not confident. You're not confident in standing on your own 2 feet. You're dealing 5 of Cups with some disappointments, some discontentments. Ace of Cups here, I feel like for a lot of you guys, the disappointment stems from past situation. 2 of Swords here, so you're blocking, you're indirectly blocking a new connection or a new situation because of your confusion around the past. Now, you may be playing around debauchery. There's 2 people that are in the midst of some things, and I'm gonna be real with you. If you're in a space of still holding things from the past, but having debauchery or fun and situations moving forward, you're going to create more karma within the situation. You need to do what's right within your feelings. For some of you guys, you need to nurture those emotions, okay? Some of you guys need to nurture yourself, because what you could be doing is making a decision to bring about something new within a life. For some of you guys, and be real, you could get pregnant because you're holding on to an idea of what something is supposed to look like. So we have Justice here. Could be dealing with a Libra. We got Balance. If not pregnant, there could be like a rebirth of a cycle here. Hangman here. So I do feel like justice with the Hangman is about you balancing your mind and your heart, seeing something from a different perspective. Devil card here. You could be in a space of looking at a situation from fear-based or lust-based or 3D-based eyes, lens. Wheel of Fortune here. There's an expansion that needs to grow. So for a lot of you guys, I feel like you do kind of need to go in suspension for a moment in order for you to see a situation in your life from a different perspective, so that you can move toward peace of mind. I feel like there's a growth. You're growing away from something that was toxic. You're in a space of this Justice card here, this balance. Whatever this is karmic balance that is happening. So this is a major adjustment that is being made in your life, major balances that are happening within your life. But I feel like for a lot of you guys, because these changes are happening, you're in a space of fearing them, of having some fear around them, maybe because it means that the way you've lived previously will not be the same. Maybe it means that some extensions that you have dealt with will not be available. But whatever the case may be, it's positive changes. So I feel like you're in your feelings about this a little bit. And yes, nurture your feelings, but I do feel like for a lot of you guys, if you're wanting to say something, I feel like you need to hold back that for the moment. Just because for a lot of you guys, you could be acting out of, like I'm telling you, a low vibration. 10 Cups here, very unhappy. 5 of Wands, feeling conflicted here. For a lot of you guys, you could, 10 minus 3 is 7 Cups. You could be confused. There could be more people involved, or you could be involved with more people. You could have had. I'm going to say have had, because some of you guys, I feel like with the 3 of Cups and the 10 of Cups in reverse, this is no more. Either there was a third party situation involving family. Maybe it doesn't have to be romantic. It doesn't have to be romantic, but maybe you had like family in your business or something. It caused some confusion. Now you're in your feelings about it, feeling conflicted within your emotions, not happy. 4 of Cups here, could have been some gossip. Some of you guys could be gossiping because you're not happy, creating more confusion or conflict within your emotions than necessary. For a lot of you guys, and I just noticed it, you see how grandma putting her to sleep. Some of you guys, I feel like you could be in a space of feeling like you need a little nurturing. You need, like, you may need to go talk to your mom, or I got a bad feeling about that. I don't feel like you need to talk to your mom. I feel like it's going to create more conflict. I feel like for a lot of you guys, you need to become your own mom for this moment. Nurture your own emotions. Really be in a space of feeling what is necessary so that you can release it. Because some of you guys, you're trying not to feel certain things, but that is the restriction here. 8 of Swords, 4 of Swords. Because you're holding on or holding back these emotions, you're restricting yourself from feeling what is necessary in order for you to evolve. We have to feel certain. That's the only reason why we have pain. Give me another reason why we got pain. You have pain so that you can feel it, and it can cause you to create changes within your life. So it can cause you to evolve, to grow. So for some of you guys, you're trying so hard not to feel something. Because it hurts, but you need to feel this. You need to feel like this in order for you to be able to move forward. Queen of Cups here, nurturing the emotions. Why is this here? Nurturing the house of emotions. Some of you guys need to nurture your own heart. Yes, the Sun card here. I feel like you need to make some adjustments in the way you feel. Two of Wands here, Page of Wands. I feel like you're at a crossroads. You're not embracing your true passions, your true desires. Two of Cups here. And this is about a relationship. So although there may be some clarity, you could be making the right decision, moving down your own path. I feel like you're not being all the way honest. You're not nurturing your true emotions, your true feelings. All right. So we have, and I feel like because for a lot of you guys, there's been some changes and you may be in a space of still trying to acknowledge or embrace the changes that have happened. You may be still emotionally processing. So we have Four of Cups here. In this emotional process, some of you guys are very much in the space of being discontent, meaning you're unhappy. Why is this Four of Cups here? We have the Knight of Pentacles here. This has to do with some responsibilities. This could also be dealing with day-to-day situations. Some of you guys could be unhappy the way something's unraveling, feeling delayed, feeling challenged. Some of you guys could feel like you need to release a delay or release a challenge. I feel like for a lot of you guys, the challenge is your own emotions. Some of you guys are so unhappy with the way things that are changing, but I feel like you need to release this challenge. For a lot of you guys, you're needed to be in the space magician here of manifesting these changes independently. So some of you guys, because there's changes that are a necessity within your life and you're not wanting to change, you're not wanting things to grow, to evolve, you're in a space of keeping yourself still. Hangman, you're in suspension. So when you're in suspension and you're not making the necessary changes, that's when God sends these tower moments, these shifts, because things need to change. So for a lot of you guys, you're dealing with these external shifts that are happening within your life that are causing you to feel discontent because you're like, all this is changing. There's nothing I can do about it. When in fact, you could have already created this change within your own life, made the decisions necessary for you to create some solid foundation for yourself. So I feel like right now, this is about you really finding your power. Like, I don't know if this is like finding your backbone. I feel like you're finding your backbone. I feel like you're finding your strength or power. And this is what's happening. These things that are happening are being put in place for you to find your power. So some things you're going to have to do in order for you to get into the place that you need to be, in order for you to be self-sufficient, energetically, physically, emotionally, spiritually. Okay. So Lover's card here could be dealing with a Gemini. Why is this card here? We have lust. So some of you guys, you could be making decisions based off of lust, but based off of your ecstasy, your desire to feel good. Some of you guys could be replacing your energy, especially if you feel like you're going through a tough time. You could be wanting to replace that pain with ecstasy. With the Page of Pentacles here, I feel like if you're doing that, you really need to understand your worth. Ace of Wands, you're being offered a new opportunity in life. And I feel like with this partnership, in order to bring things together, it's not about focusing on the ecstasy. It's about making the decisions to really overcome your true lustful desire, your 3D desires, and actually put some things in motion solid, like in a solid way in order for you to move forward. Some of you guys are really basing your decisions off of what you desire as not opposed to what you need. So what you desire will never feed your need. You feel what I'm trying to say? Look at it as nutrition. You could desire, like, say for instance, I like ice. Okay, I love to chew ice. That I know it's a problem. Don't fucking get under here telling me all the shit. I know. I like to chew ice. I don't chew it that much. I chew it every once in a while, but I like to chew fucking ice. I'm aware that that ice has no nutritional value. Okay, none. It has none. So it is not life sustaining. So I cannot replace my meals, the things that I need, my vegetables, my fruits, my proteins. I can't replace the things that I need in my body with that ice. For a lot of you guys, you're replacing a necessity. You're replacing that pain. You're moving away something that you don't like, which, you know, say for instance, I don't really like bread. I like bread, but I don't like bread. So I can't replace bread with ice because those are two different nutrients. Even though I don't actually need the bread, I need the carbohydrates. So for a lot of you guys, you're replacing your need for affection or your need for acceptance in regards to lust-based needs, ecstasy needs, things that make you feel good. It doesn't have to be sex. You could be in the space of doing drugs. You could be in the space of fucking using coping mechanisms like shopping or drinking or, you know, hanging out with friends, goddamn going to the club, multiple partners. You could be doing any of that to replace a lack energy that you feel. I don't feel like it's pain that you feel, but there's a lack that you feel because there's a change that has happened within your life. So for a lot of you guys, you need to see clearly that what you're doing is like placebo effect. You're supplementing something that is worthless, a sugar pill. You're supplementing that for an actual something that is needed to heal you, some sort of medicine. So for a lot of you guys, what needs to heal you, what you need to heal you, is for you to nurture what you feel within inside of yourself, for you to feel the pain, embrace the pain, let the pain go so that you can move forward in a higher vibration. You're replacing that healing with a placebo, and it's something that is ecstasy for you. It's something that is a stimulant of some sort. It's in the long run, it'll be more harmful because you keep taking the sugar pills, you're going to end up with fucking diabetes. So in the long run, it's going to be more harmful than if you snatch the fucking band-aid off and deal with what is necessary as of now. So we have the Queen of Swords here. Why is this Queen of Swords here? We got the Hermit in reverse. There's not a lot of thought that is putting behind what you need to. You need to go within inside of yourself. Queen of Swords, Hermit in reverse. You need to go within inside of yourself. Page of Pentacles here. For a lot of you guys, Seven of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles, you're at a lack within your life right now because you're not investing in yourself. You're not investing into your own worth. With the Queen of Cups here, you need to be in a space of seeing clearly that it's time to nurture yourself. It's time to invest in yourself. It's time to really put the work in necessary for your fucking self. Sun card here. Could be dealing with the Leo. Rebirth. Once you start nurturing yourself, you'll be reborn. You'll feel new. Ace of Pentacles here. New life here. But I feel like with the Seven of Cups under there, a lot of you guys are confused. Hierophant here. I feel like you're confused by some clarity. Knight of Swords. You're in a space of wanting to move forward. I feel like for a lot of you guys, you could be in a space of either... You could be dealing with the Taurus, but you could be in a space of acting impulsively, doing things out of impulse, as opposed to really thinking things through, as opposed to moving forward toward this new life, taking the steps necessary in order to be reborn. I feel like, yes, a lot of you guys have found happiness, but I feel like you're holding on to a temporary or a elusive type of happiness in order to replace an energy that you feel is lacking. So we have the Ten of Cups here. Could be dealing with family. Some of you guys could be in a space of just wanting to celebrate. But Death card here with the Knight of Wands. I feel like for a lot of you guys, in order for you to find true happiness, you have to put an end to the impulsive energy. For a lot of you guys, you're acting off of your desires. You could also be, it could be sexual. Ten of Swords, Ten of Cups, you could be transforming or in a situation by acting off your desires. For some of you guys, you could be releasing like tension within your life or your relationship by moving away from a family situation and kind of acting off of what you desire, what you've manifested. Three of Wands, putting in alignment, putting your energies into alignment toward your happiness. Now, this is what it sounds good when I say it like that, but I'm going to tell you what it means. It means that you're finding happiness by acting impulsively or acting immaturely. You need to embrace the end of that. Yes, a difficult situation in your life has ended. For some of you guys, a family situation may have ended, but that does not mean that you go out and extend your energy to multiple people or to anyone that is at a lower vibration or lack because of your lack of emotions or your lack of energy or worth within yourself because of whatever situation you're going through. You still stay in high vibration. You make high vibration decisions for yourself so that you can attract in high vibration situations. For a lot of you guys, I feel like you need to find a backbone. Yes, you got out of something that may have made you happy, may have not. It may have just been, a superficial happiness, meaning something that looked like it made you happy. I feel like for a lot of you guys, this is about really, finding your strength here to go toward happiness. Some of you guys, Nine of Cups are full energy. You need to walk in faith. Really search for more. Go for what truly makes you happy. Chariot here could be Cancerian energy. Eight of Wands. Some of you guys, you're going to find your true happiness moving forward. No doubt. You're going to find your true happiness moving forward. I feel like you're at a crossroads. You're kind of holding back. You need to stop holding back. You need to move forward. Embrace your new path. Embrace this new change. Find the strength to... I feel like you need to find the strength to be happy. Some of you guys are holding yourself back, and I don't know what for. All right. All right. So this is for Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. I feel like some of you guys may be holding yourself back because you feel like you don't know how to be happy. You don't know what makes you happy. And that's all in growth. It does take trial and error to figure out, this makes me happy, this doesn't. I like this, but I don't like this happen. So cause and effect, growth expansion. I feel like if you're in a space of really being discerning of what's good for you and what is not, you can be in the space of discerning whether or not this that is good for me makes me happy. Because just because it's good for you doesn't mean that it's meant to make you happy. What messages do we have for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus moving forward? Messages, guidance. All right, Cancer, we're going to take this one. We're going to take both. So the first one we have is Goddess of Compassion. It says self-criticism is diminishing your sense of self-worth. We also have Angel of Guidance. It says a renewed sense of direction and purpose will soon manifest. Okay. What messages, what guidance do we have for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus moving forward? Messages, guidance for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus moving forward. What messages, what guidance? All right, Scorpio. We have Goddess of Justice. It says what seems an injustice is actually a blessing. Okay. See, what messages, what guidance do we have for Pisces? All right, Pisces, we have Angel of Space Clearing. It says it's time to clear old negative thoughts and feelings. Okay. The underlying message we have is Angel of Addiction Healing. It says this is a time of positive transformation and healing. So some of you guys, this could be kind of toxic or addictive behavior, especially if you're in the space of doing that emotion replacement, or if you're doing your own replacement therapy with situations within your life. This is all I have. Until next time, y'all.